Hit the like button. Come on. Worky. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Let's see who's out. Oh, Herbie's out already, too. Hey, Herbie. Joe Hernandez, Joe Vasquez. You're the first one, Joe Vasquez. Good to see you. Vicky Peaster, good morning. Happy New Year to you. Yes, it will be coming up shortly. There's a couple of things we want to talk about later on, but we'll just say hi to everybody. Hi, Annie. Auntie Maria.
That's pretty cool.
Too bad we couldn't get some of the grandkids on here.
So thanks for joining us. Good morning. And if you haven't had a chance to, we would appreciate it if you'd share the show with your family and friends. We really appreciate it. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Good morning. I was just thinking about you, Holly. I was looking you up. I hope you're doing okay, because I got that you were down a little bit. But anyway, good morning, Holly, my buddy. Monique Quintanilla, hello, good morning. So far, we got some, they're coming on right now. Carol Mario, good morning.
Yeah, we really appreciate all of you and all of your support. Thank you so very much. We really do appreciate you guys.
Holly says slightly, but hanging in there. I'll say a prayer for you after the show, dear. Thank you, Vicky, for sharing. Hope you guys that got on, you shared the show and hit the like button. Jose, you're the first one.
And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Hit the bell to subscribe if you're on YouTube. That would be great. That would be a great Christmas present and a New Year's present for us. Thank you.
Holly, you've done enough already. What a sweetheart.
Wow.
Leave me your address after the show. I got a present for you. Golly, girl.
We have been getting gifts, and thank you for
thank you, everybody
who's
been sending the gifts and that. And I want to say a special thanks for the person that paid off my truck. What? Don't I wish?
Oh, well. Good. We're good.
No, we're all right.
We're good.
Thank the Lord, we're doing fine.
Yes. So, what's going on?
Hang on, it's not time yet.
Okay.
It's not even 5 minutes yet.
Oh, I know.
So we want to say good morning to everybody first. Who was it that was showing me? They were showing me like menudo and all kinds of Mexican food, and I'm going, stop.
Well, you could always take us out to a Mexican restaurant.
See, no got any money.
Yeah, you do.
No, that's what I say when my kids call me. Dad, don't got no money. Oh, Lordy. So today is going to be, believe it or not, folks, here in the area, we're going to have a high of 39, which to us is a nice warm-up. Sophia Van Horn, good morning, or good afternoon for you. No, it is good morning for you, I think. Anyway, good to see you here. It's been a while.
I'm glad that we're reaching people and they're coming in on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
It's the best platform, to tell you the truth. If you're on Facebook, it would be awesome if you would just come over to the YouTube channel, Roger Grass's Senior Psychic, and you will have a better experience. I trust.
And Maria did the opposite. She's here.
Is she?
Yep.
I think she's on all of the stuff. It's still morning for Vicky. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, right, Irving? I mean, they're showing me all this stuff. They know I'm a freak for menudo, and I haven't had it in a long time. And then they showed me tamales, which I'm a freak for tamales. And then carne guisada. I remember I used to go to a place called Rocky's in San Antonio, and I would order tacos of carne guisada with cheese. Oh,
Sorry.
they were killers. But it's good to see people coming on. It's slow, but it's good.
Well, I
They're
hope
coming
everybody
on.
had a wonderful Christmas. We had a quiet one.
Yep.
We decided to hang low and to
Hang low, sweet chill. No.
and just to
Peppa, good
chill.
morning.
We just chilled that day, and that's okay.
Well, there's Florencia. Where have you been, girl? Flaca Flo. Been a while. Anyway, it's good to see you on. I was just talking about Rockies over on Pleasanton Avenue. That's where they got good menudo, good carne guisada tacos with cheese, all kinds of stuff. Hey, buddy. There's Stu, honey, from the Legion.
Oh, cool. Hi, Stu.
What are you going to stew up today? It's good to see you on, buddy. Eileen Dicker, good morning. How are you? Been a while.
And there's Christopher James. Hello.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, good
Been
to
a
see you.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Hope
so
you're feeling a lot better.
so happy to see you all today. Just joining in and saying hello, and
Monique says McAllen has the best barbecue in Menudo. Well, honey, I'm going to argue with you about that because to me, you need to go to Lockhart. There's a place in Lockhart. I don't remember the name. They give it to you at paper. And man, is it good. Ugh.
So I just want to say that for those of you who are on Facebook, it would be best if you came over to YouTube if you could, because we have trolls and hackers that like to attack our viewers and say, if you see anything that says, hello, love, come on over, message me. And they're pretending to be us, but it's not us. We don't say, hey, love, we've got a message for you. That's not, and especially on our shows, we don't do that. If there's something that Roger wants to talk to you about, that would be in a private message, and you already are friends. So I think you're all friends, but don't fall for the phonies and the trolls that hack Roger's picture and our Latino Psychic Visions logo. We don't endorse them. We've not invited them, but they are. They always come on right after the show, and then they start to messenger you. Don't fall for that.
Joni McCloskey, good morning. Maria Magdalena, good morning. Good to see you. And Monique, I don't know if it's called Blacks or what, but man, is it good stuff. Oh.
Well, Crystal's here, and Rosie's saying, "Can I ask a question?"
No.
Of course, you can
Of
ask
course.
a question. Ask a question.
It doesn't mean I'll answer it, but yeah, you can ask.
Just understand that Roger is not a love psychic medium.
Right.
I'm just going to tell you on the top, he's not a
I'm in love, but
good.
Danny Ria, good morning, buddy, and happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Nancy Moreno, good morning. Loretta Lewis, good morning. They're piling on.
Awesome.
There's our buddy Doyle. Hey!
So just to let you guys know, again, to remind you, Roger's not a medical doctor, not a psychiatrist.
Hey, pal.
But he can scan your body, and if he sees something, he will bring it to your attention. He can't help it. Spirit talks the way he talks.
Yep.
And
I'll address that in a little while because there's something that I want to talk about. Emilio Guerrero from Michigan, as they say. Hello. Good to see you, buddy. And I didn't mean to cut down your barbecue, Emilio, because I know you cook good barbecue. But there's one in Lockhart, Texas, man. Beautiful.
So Rosie says she's lodged a complaint
against
Whoops, hi, I did the wrong
against her manager.
Yeah. And
Teresa Foley's good morning. Good morning.
will the outcome be positive? Entertainment purposes, I know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. She's lodged the complaint against her manager. Will the outcome be positive? Is there
I'm going to say it this way. Don't think of it as a negative. It's a positive move towards the company to like find out what the hell's going on and move forward. So what you did was you call something to their attention. So don't worry about it. Don't let it bug you.
It's a brave thing to do that, by the way.
Yep.
And with bravery, sometimes there's flack. You do get flack does come back to you from that person, probably. So,
Crystal Perez, good morning. Sandra Alvarez, good morning. Roxanne Mijares, good morning. Mejores. Good morning. And there's our dear friend Margot. Yay! Doyle's wife, Margot. I hope you're keeping Doyle in line.
sometimes just not in particular to Rosie's question, but just in general. Sometimes when you make a brave move, or we might talk about this a little more. I don't know, but sometimes when you take a brave move and you move on, and people see you move on, they may give you a little bit of flack. You might get some
little.
You might get some stuff that comes back in your direction. You know what? That's temporary in my view.
Right, and it makes you a better person.
Well, and honestly, it shows what another person's character is like.
Right.
So, folks, if you are facing anything that is rather toxic or is uncomfortable and you just can't take it anymore, be brave, be courageous like Rosie. And just say, no, I can't do this anymore. It might be a friend, it might be a relationship, it might be something like that. It's not going to be pretty at first, but you know what? You will survive.
Rosie, sorry, honey. Rosie, I wanted to tell you that remember this saying. I told my kids this, I've told myself this for years, and we always go by it. No job is worth your health. Remember that. That's for everybody. There's not a job out there that's worth your health. Okay? Mimi Forte, good morning. Margot says keeping Doyle in line is a full-time job. It's a tough job.
Rosie, yeah, it's brave, and you might be standing.
There's our neighbor Steve. Yay!
That's okay, Rosie. That's okay. You are standing on your own feet. Pat yourself on the back for that.
Yep. And I seen another name in here. I said Loretta Lewis. Good morning. Good morning. But there was another one, a couple names I saw. If this thing would quit flipping and flopping on me. That's not Angie Craig. It says Angie Craig McKendrick.
Well, I don't know.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Get her endorsement.
Thanks, Jose. Here's our pals, Jose, saying, hello, Roger Fay, and everyone, as y'all walk in, smash that like and share and subscribe.
You got it, buddy. That's it, too.
Rosie wants to know if she will leave the job because of this.
No, honey, don't think that way. Think of it as a positive move, okay? You've done what you've done. Just let it ride now. Leave everything up to God. And I saw a name on here, but I can't find it now. It said like Angie and Ran, R-A-N, and I didn't get the last name. But good morning to you. I know you're on here. Mary Cantu, good morning. And Mary, I hope things are getting better now. See?
Thanks for everybody that had to come over to YouTube. You're going to I encourage anybody who's on Facebook to please come over. Roger, we're accommodating everybody who likes to go on Facebook for a while.
Yep.
Our hope is to just exclusively do this on YouTube, tell you the truth, because Facebook has crazy people who like to hack our shows, and please don't fall for it. I don't fall for it. We don't messenger you. Our show is our show. Usually they show up at the end of the show and then try to get you to message them. Don't fall for it.
Joanne Cruz Saavedra, good morning.
Mhm.
And let's see. Well, Maria says that's Amanda's friend. Okay. Sandra wants to know if we're ready for the new year.
Oh, yeah.
No, not me.
Well,
a lot's going to happen. That's why I say that.
We don't have a choice, do we?
No, I know, but still,
I
don't like what I see.
Well, no, I know, but we don't have a choice.
In case you don't know this, Mary Cantu, Vicky says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Mary Cantu. Love you, cousin. Okay?
Oh, Angie Craig is Amanda Ward's friend from Cornwall.
From Cornwall.
Awesome. Good to see you.
Thank you from across the pond. Good to have you with us. So for you, it's good afternoon.
Yeah.
Got about another 10 minutes and all hell's going to break loose.
Oh, really?
Let me say this before the year ends up. A lot of you people have been with me from day one, and I really, really appreciate that. Mary says, I love you too, Vicky. I'm the go-between.
Yes. I think they see that.
Don Quiggin Stevens, good morning. So, I want to thank everybody. You guys have been with us. Believe it or not, now in April is going to be 7 years that we've been doing Latino Psychic Visions. And this Mugs for You, we've been doing for 6 years. And, yeah. Here's the thing, the way things are going now with the new president coming in and all, I don't know what's going to happen to media itself. They might take a lot of us off the air. I don't know. So I'm just going to hang in there and go with the flow and see what happens. So Pamela Olson, good morning.
So Vicky says tell
Mary Cantu to get on. YouTube. Vicky says get on YouTube.
Right. So all you have to do is
I gotta say good morning. Hang on, honey. Okay. My little brother Sam. ¿Qué hubo? Un abrazo. Ojalá que todo está bien y pasaste el Christmas y todo bien. Y me saluda la prima, ¿ok? Yes, Stu, I am Latino. You're Latino. What? I didn't know that. Under the B, I'm going to help Stu out. Under the B, 17. He's at bingo right now. Dark Horse Bingo. Wherever that is. Maureen Windish Wobig. Good morning, good morning. It's been a while. I hope you and Gary are okay. Everything's going okay. Flo, Feliz Año Nuevo to you too. I want to say happy anniversary. Hello. Happy New Year to everybody. If we forget, I don't think I will, but hope everybody had a good Christmas. Me and my wife had a nice, quiet Christmas the way we wanted. We had a nice little dinner, and that was it. And then Papa went and sat in his chair and took a nappy.
And so did Mama.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. We were acting, we're just like two
old people.
fat mice who just needed to have a little rest.
Jody Banks, I said good morning to you, dear. You know I never forget you. You still didn't put a picture in there, though. But I remember what you look like. So you're okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing. When you do come over to YouTube, you might have to do a little posting of your picture. That's a little bit of stuff. So if you need help with that, I can give you directions. But please, folks, try to come over to YouTube. It's a better experience.
Ooh.
What?
I might go there.
You're on there, buddy.
Oh, no, I'm on my page. Hello, Gloria. Good morning. Good morning and Happy New Year to you, Pamela Olson. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, Marine happiness, good. It really is. And you know, it's so funny. We grow up as little kids and they go take your nap. No, I don't want to. You know, you're fussing and fussing and fussing. And then you get older. I got to take a nap.
So what happens to me is I get done with dinner and we're watching something on, a favorite show on TV or whatever. I've got the quilt across my lap. The kitty comes and sits on my lap and on my knees. And she's like my grounding cat. She just grounds me. She's purrs and she's sitting on my knees and it's like having, I don't know,
Jesse!
a heating pad on.
Good morning, buddy.
It will lull me to sleep in a manner.
There's our old schoolmate, number one, and our old drummer in the band with us.
Okay, cool.
Jesse Tejeda, good morning, good to see you. You know, a lot of times, folks, when my wife's taking a nap, I wish I had little Nerf balls or something to just go try to get him in her mouth.
I wish I had a Nerf ball.
Because she's like this.
I wish I had a Nerf bat.
Oh.
Because sometimes you're...
Quit throwing so loud. Oh, God. So it's good to have everybody with us today, We're going to try to get some work done. I don't know yet, but we're going.
And so don't forget to share the show. Even if you're on Facebook, share the show with your friends and family. You never know what might come through for them.
Baby!
It might be something.
It's Tiffany.
Oh, hi, Tiffany.
Grandpa and Grandma.
It might be exactly what they need for the new year or, for this time of their year for them.
Holly says, careful, she might do it right back to you.
Oh, yeah.
But I sleep with my mouth closed.
Oh, yeah. Right. Make popcorn and play basketball. That's what Herbie suggests. No ideas, Herbie. No more ideas.
I like that.
No more ideas, Herbie.
Anyway, everybody, good morning. Salud. L'chaim, everything. And by the way, this is, I think, the second or third day of Hanukkah.
Okay.
And what was the other one? Kwanzaa, I think.
Okay.
Want to say hello to everybody that celebrates that. It's getting cold.
I will do it right back.
There's my sweetie, Linda Purcell. Been waiting for you to come down to the club, dear.
She's Tiffany says, I love your cup. Yeah, it's the cup that.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah. This is
ladies and gentlemen, there's my little granddaughter right there, me and her together.
Yeah.
She made this, and then all my great grandkids are around here too. Where's Miss Maddie at? There she is. All the kids are out here, and man, Tiffany, honey, I remember I said, Grandpa said I had 6 great grandkids. I'm going on 10 now. And you tell Giano I said, great grandpa's not ready to be great yet. So tell him, take it easy.
Herbie says, oh, that's right. She likes healthy food. Make it great. Well, guess what, Herbie? I blew that diet for the past 3 months, and now I have to get back to business. Oh, shit. Now, where's that Nerf bat? I don't know.
Oh, my God. Linda, I didn't know you had heart surgery, dear. I Hope you're okay.
Oh, there's kitty.
Oh, the boss is here. Stu says, keep sleep with your mouth closed.
No, he says your mouth closed. He doesn't believe it.
Oh, yes, it does. There's Rob Mauricio. Hey, buddy. Good to see you on. Tiffany and Ria saying good morning to you. Well, then I'm going to say a prayer for you anyway.
Oh, Vicky just put us up on the 70-inch TV. Oh, that's awesome. So she can clean and listen as well. Good.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Okay, Vicky, look at the TV, okay? I want you to look real close. Nicole Amber, good morning. Tiffany says, the family sure has grown, and oh no, he's a good boy, thank God. He's still never good. I don't want him to even look at girls. Tell him to look at steaks, because he cooks now. Tell him to look at steaks, hamburgers, and if he wants to ask Grandpa for some recipes, I got some cool ones. Tracy Lynn, good morning.
She's watching from Hudson. Awesome.
I want to give a good shout out to number one. Over the Christmas holiday, I lost a very, very dear friend of mine. And this guy, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, I used to babysit him and his brother. I used to be the babysitter of the neighborhood. And we lost him over the holiday, the Christmas holiday. I want to say my condolences to his wife, Lori, to my niece, Jennifer. We call her Pocky. She's the only daughter, and I just want to extend my heartfelt condolences to the family of Chris Juana. Okay? Chris Juana Herrera. We called him Chiefy. I call him Chiefy, but everybody calls him Chief. But his mom, Sandy, was a sweetheart. And we would be playing football or baseball out in the street, and she'd come right up to me. She said, "Can you watch the boys?" Yeah, okay, I will. So we lost Chris, and I'll miss him, that's for sure. Because every time I go to my nephews and nieces, he would be there. So they're having the viewing Thursday at Bradshaw Funeral Home on Humboldt Avenue. I think it's 488 Humboldt on the west side. It starts at 4 o'clock, and I do plan on being there. I got to say my last goodbyes to my buddy. So with that, again, my heart goes out to Belinda De Leon. Good morning. Mira nomás, Santitos. Now, Santos is another one. I've known Santos since he was a little kid. We all were little kids, basically, but I've known Santos for a long time. And it's good to see you on, my friend. Maybe we could have a big meeting over at White Castle's. My home away from home. But anyway, let me go on now and say my piece, como quien dice. And Santos, even though she's not here, we're going to give a big shout out to your little sister Ruby and Rudy. I miss being down there. Everybody was good to me. And then when people would come looking for me, they say, "You know what? Oh, you mean the holy man? He's down there to take a right." Everybody knew me in the neighborhood, who I was and what I was. It was cool. So anyway, Maria Magdalena Nolan, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to tell, I thought they were going to do it on the Friday at 11. No church service. Okay, just directly over to Riverview Cemetery, huh? At 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Okay, thank you for that, Herbie. Tracy Barnacle, good morning. She moved to YouTube, she says.
Yay.
Sylvia Bustamante. Are you any relation to the Bustamantes of San Antonio? So, what I want to say, folks, and I don't want to give this a lot of attention, but I got to say what I got to say. Our last show that we did, there were people who had watched the show apparently, and they were making fun of me. They were mocking the show, making fun of me, saying nobody could do stuff that I do, that it's impossible. They basically were calling me a fraud, aside from calling me an idiot. That was another one they said. And they wanted me to be taken off the air. Marcy, hello, good morning. Sal, good morning. Lupita Prado, good morning. I want to say this. I don't want to give them any, rebuttal or anything. It's like a waste of my time. And I just consider the source where it comes from. Like, y'all seen me do my work here on the show. Y'all know that I can do what I do, and it's not fake, it's spontaneous. And a lot of times it's very raw. And I will say this. Hello, Cynthia, good morning. I will say, if you think it's too raw for you, Sal, if you think my show is too raw for you, like you don't want to hear the things that I talk about, and which they had said, that no one can predict what's going to happen to someone in the future. And I went, oh, really? I thought to myself, I can bring you an armful of people that I've predicted stuff that happened to them. I always say, it may not happen now, but I know it's going to happen. The same how I make my predictions about things. Same thing. And all of my predictions have come out. They don't come right away, but they come out. Now, another thing, they said that nobody can do what I do, that I'm basically like a phony or a fraud, whatever. And I just look at, yeah, exactly. Carol beautifully said, ugly trolls. And ignore the negativity. Yes, I will. Nancy Morazo, good morning. I just look at it this way. If I wasn't real at what I do, then y'all wouldn't be here with me. I know that for a fact. And our numbers are very good numbers, thank the Lord. Can you put up what Cynthia says, honey? Thank you, Cynthia. Paige Jolie, good morning. Loretta Hanger, good morning and Happy New Year to you, dear.
So, I mean, and there might be some people today who are watching it just to kind of report back to whatever.
Yeah, to me, don't waste your time. I'll say it this way, point blank, blunt. If you don't like the way I do my show, if you don't like what I do, Kaya, good morning. I haven't seen you in a long time. If you don't like how direct I am with the show, then it's plain and simple. Log off. You don't have to watch the show. I don't force you to. A lot of people come on the show because they're curious to know if there is anything for them that's going to come out. And I've done heart attacks. I remember my dear friend Carol, when I told her about her shoulder, she said, no, everything's fine. 2 years later, she sends me an x-ray of her shoulder. And it was exactly what I said, bars and screws.
And I just have to say another thing. For a person not to respect the ideology of a psychic medium who is very gifted, as Roger is, I've seen them do stuff or see things or bring things forward. It's okay not to agree with his ideology, but don't disrespect it. there are reasons why he feels the way he does, because it's been doing this for 21 years and he's seen things that other psychic mediums don't see. By the way, I want to tell you that Roger has the ability to see the spirit. He is able to hear the
Yep.
spirit. He is able to see what might be wrong with you just by looking at your name or hearing your voice. And then if you are a hearing person, better yet, the
I look inside you.
There are different skills that different psychic mediums have. So, I mean, maybe there's some, I don't know, I don't want to go too much, I don't want to give this a lot of energy, but maybe they don't understand what Roger has.
Honey, let me see what they're saying here. Marcy says, who cares what they say? And then Holly says, thanks for bringing attention to this. I had to delete them. I don't like people who spread hate. Let's see.
Yeah, and we're not trying to spread hate.
No.
Because if the style that Roger brings every day or every show doesn't fit your ideology, then please don't watch.
Rita Kuhn, good morning.
It's
Good
okay for you
morning.
not to watch it.
Kanya says, wait, let me back up a little bit.
Kaya went.
Kaya, yeah.
Congrats to reading for 21 years.
Yeah, but aside from that,
Okay.
she says, Paige Jolene says, if anyone doubting Roger Garza Sr., please give me a call. I will tell you the truth. He is a real one. And Nicole says, I had 2 amazing readings with you. And forget the haters. She said, if you're not willing to hear the truth, don't come on looking. And that's the whole thing, folks. I'm not trying to be anybody other than what I am, okay? I'm me. I give it to you the way I give it to you, and I'm sorry if it's too raw for you or whatever, but I can't sugarcoat anything. They won't allow me to.
That's just it. Yeah, sometimes the things that Roger predicts, honestly, I'm sitting here and I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. But you know what? I learned early in our years of doing the show that what's uncomfortable for me doesn't matter. Because it resonates with you. It doesn't matter about me. It's you that he is trying to help. So I got over that real quick. I don't worry about what he predicts anymore.
I like the way Maria says it.
What did she say, honey? One size does not fit all. Yes.
Thank you. I like that.
That's totally correct, Maria.
And this is what Christopher says.
Yes. Yeah. And you know, the ideology, so touching upon maybe darkness and things like that. Some people are uncomfortable with Roger's take or his belief of there is darkness that might overcome a person. The things that he has seen that people have attached to him, he sees
Hi,
it.
Brooks.
He sees it. So I don't understand why another psychic would have.
I didn't mention anything like that. Not that you have.
Yeah.
The whole thing is, folks, I never, ever, ever, in the almost 21 years that I've been doing this, I've never claimed to be anybody special. I have my gift. I know what I can do. I'll stand on stage with anyone. I don't care who it is. And I know I can hold my own. My predictions and the things that I see for you, or whether it be for the world, things that I have predicted have come out. Richard Dearden would tell you that one, and I'm surprised he's not on. But the whole thing is, folks, don't condemn me for what I do. You know, give thanks that I can do it. That's the whole thing.
And also, I just put that up too. Also, what I felt was coming was I have a different culture background than Roger does, my own husband.
Yeah.
So but because I love him and I believe him, I had to kind of take a second look at my own ideology. Maybe I was missing something. And so, not that I am now conformed to the background that Roger has, I can't ever do that. I'm not going to try. But I do appreciate the fullness of the whole thing. And I am not going to the more I read on the subject and the more people I talk to who have gifts, by the way, and we have people who are not.
If I got endorsed, honey, by 12 psychics before I even started going online or whatever, 13 psychics endorsed me. And then one of them even wanted me to move out to San Diego, claiming that I'll make more money and blah, blah, blah. And I told her straight out, it's not about the money. It's about the last thing that people get to hear.
So, and also to continue what Maria is also saying, yes, different cultures believe in different things, shocking to some, yes. And so Roger's a psychic medium. He's also a person. He has been raised in his own culture. And so please, everyone who is not,
And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that out. That if you've never experienced my culture, us Latinos and people that have been around Latinos know a lot of the stuff that we talk about. They say there's no such thing as voodoo. There's no such thing as santeria. There's no such thing as brujeria. Bullshit. And I'm sorry I got to use that language, but I will say it directly. If you haven't seen it, then don't knock it. I have. I've seen all three of them at work. I have a friend of mine in San Antonio who's a reader, okay? And let me tell you, I wish I could do something for her, but I can't. And people say there's no such thing as a spell. That's another thing. Bull. My friend, they put a spell on her, and now she acts like a chicken. She's constantly... And she can't help it, okay? They did something to her. It's Santeria they did to her. And I wish I could find her and try to help her, but she's down in San Antonio and I'm up here.
So please, if you don't like what you see, if you don't like what you hear, then you don't have to watch. This is a free country. Those who are watching come from free worlds. Please, that's all I have to say. And just appreciate the differences. I've said that all along.
Angie Craig says that I told her last year that she was having issues with her teeth. She didn't know how bad it was or whatever, so she went to a dentist and bang. Now, another thing I want to state, folks, please listen to this one. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, have told me, Roger, we believe in you. And I say, no, please don't praise me. Praise the Lord, not me. I'm just a servant, okay? And don't say we believe in you. Believe in God. Don't believe in me. What the Holy Spirit tells me to tell you is what I give you, okay? Lynn Hug, Hug, I think it is, or Hig. Good morning.
She felt her mom's presence around Christmas time.
Beautiful. That's great.
Awesome. Well, I think we covered that. I hope.
Yeah, but the whole thing is I didn't want to mention any names because to me they don't deserve to be named. Okay? It's just I consider the source and I said, you're stupid, get out of here. Leave me alone. And if you don't like the way I do it, don't watch the show. It's that simple. I come on and I give it to you straight out. I don't hold no punches. If I see cancer or something coming in your breast, I will tell you. If I see ovarian cancer, I will tell you. If I see throat cancer, I will tell you. If I see a heart attack, I will tell you. Whatever I see, I will pinpoint and go in there and see it and tell you. If you cannot take that, then please, by all means, and I'm not going to be mad, just don't watch the show if it's too hard for you, okay?
So please also understand that Roger is not a medical doctor or a psychiatrist. He just sees what he sees.
Right.
And he just wants you to probably follow up with the doctor and just be watchful. He's helped me. He's helped a lot of people medically. Okay, so
Cindy Buzaz, good morning. I hope I said that right. Joni Banks, sorry you had to leave. There, she got a babysit. I know what that's about. There's our cousin Robert and Lydia Gray from San Antonio. Good morning.
good morning. Paige says, you told me to check my head. I was on a she was in a mentally abusive relationship and did not know. Now he is gone.
I hope no more headaches. It's just, folks, if I see something, don't say, whatever. Yeah, what do you know? Listen to me. I'm not saying listen to me because I'm the great. No. Because I always say this. I've been saying this for almost 21 years. When I speak for your health, not mine. I know what's up with me. I'm looking at you and I'm saying this for you. If you don't want to hear that direct or that refined per se, then log off. It's that simple. I don't keep you on the show. Curiosity does. And a lot of people are very curious is there anything for me? And that's one thing I don't like is when you get out and say, do you see anything for me? Relax, sit down, have a cup of coffee. Let me get your vibes, okay? I look at names and I get stuff right away. But I'm not saying nothing right now. Does a spider mean something in a dream? Yes, it's money. If you killed it, you killed your choice for money or your chances.
So this is kind of a love thing, and I'm going to...
Rita, I'll just say this. Rita, he did you a favor. He wasn't worth keeping. There's our cousin Benny and the brat. Yay! My cousin Benny and Isabel Reina from San Antonio. We were just talking a little while ago about Rockies on Pleasanton. I love that place. Wish I could buy stock in it. Oh, it jumped on you, honey. That's good. Don't kill it. It's money. You can take it outside. So here's what it is, everybody. When I say let's go to work, that means okay, it's time to read. Okay? If I give you something, please, every time you watch the show, have a notebook and a pen or pencil ready. Because if I give you something, I can't repeat what I said because a lot of times I just keep going and I forget. So listen strongly and grab what I give you and don't just blow it off. Heed the warning if I give you something. Okay? It's very important. That's why I do the show. I take my time and my wife's time, and we come on to do the show to help you folks, not to help us. Okay? In which, incidentally, I also want to say, those that donated to the show, thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. And I don't know what else, honey.
Well, I just really am grateful for everybody who stayed with us for this past year and then for who have stayed with us for all these years.
Yep.
We appreciate that you are with us still and that you share our shows with your friends and family. That's what grows our show. We would like to I have to say, I always have to promote the show. Please expand our show. Help expand our show and share.
Yeah, tell all your friends, your family, everybody about us, your groups.
Yeah. You just never know what's going to come through. I mean, I was a skeptic at first myself, but you know what? The more I hear, the more I go, okay, just let them go. Let them go.
Florencia, I had eye surgery on this eye. I can see again. Thank God. Lila Nunez, good morning. And where are you texting from? And Nunez, believe it or not, is in my family.
So Rita says, I thought he was worth it. Well, you know what? Maybe he was worth it at the time. Just let him go. You love somebody, and if they want to go, they want to go.
Folks, remember this. There's an old saying from way back. One man's trash is another one's treasure. You're someone's treasure. You just haven't been found yet.
You haven't really met them yet. Give yourself a break. Give yourself, big hugs to you, Rita. I know you're heartbroken, but you're a beautiful woman. You're going to be just fine. And yes, he was worth it. And I'm not going to say no, he wasn't, but no longer. He's just no longer there for you.
I want to say good morning to our cousin Daniel, Dan Rangel in Chicago. And Leela says she's from Fresno. And we have a new girl here named Kim French. Kim, can you please tell us where you're from? We had a schoolmate, a dear friend of ours, Marie French. She was a real good friend.
I'm going to say one more thing for folks who are on Facebook. Please feel free to come over to YouTube, Google YouTube, Roger Garza Senior Psychic. Come on over, join the show over there. You won't be, the chances of you getting trolled by somebody, which is our Facebook is real good with trolls coming on. They come onto our show at the end during the show. Just come over to YouTube channel and relax and enjoy the show. I'm going to send you the link for those of you who are on Roger Garza.
Now, Christopher puts on I practice paranormal psychology. So if you ever need any advice, please send me a private message. I will do that, buddy, but I'm not really into the paranormal, And that's another thing. The reason why I haven't gone on tours per se, because you never know what you bring home. And if you all remember, I talked about bringing home a spirit that I got out of another place, and it followed me home. And I was told, or the scuttlebutt was that nobody can do that and get rid of a spirit in one day. Bull.
Well, maybe, and I don't understand what paranormal psychology is, but if we love Christopher James. So
yep.
If this resonates with you,
that's our buddy. So if you need help, contact him.
He has paranormal psychology. I can't define it. So that's new to me. So good for you, Christopher, that you are practicing and doing good as well.
Stu, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good day. Amy Claire Hill, good morning. Can you send a link, please? I can't find you on YouTube.
I just did this. And Angela Craig, it's just put it underneath there. Click that link. My name is Faye Ewing Garza. I just sent the YouTube link.
Samuel Thomas. Now, there are people that come on that are other readers. And then when we're done with our show, the next thing you know, they're putting their stuff on our page, wanting to take our people. That, to me, is the low of the lows. So I'm hoping that you're here to watch, okay? She says, always great to connect with mediums. What is your favorite mode
of divination?
Oh.
Are you a direct channel? Well, watch and see. That's all I have to say. And you know what? Roger used to use a TV as a way of seeing, but he doesn't even need to do that anymore.
Amy, let me know where you're texting from. Here's the thing. If you want to, you can ask people on this show if I'm a direct channel or what. I just do what I do.
Direct channel, I think you have it. You were with my sister when Mike came through. He came through you.
Well, the whole thing is, if you're with me, I get your energy. And I never know what I'm going to see, but I see. There's our buddy, Dan. I forgot. Good morning, my buddy.
So keep sharing the show, folks.
Polopes. I used to love saying that. Make fun of Louis. Anyway, if Spirit connects with Roger, he will let you know. Yes, exactly. And Amy's from England. Blimey, good to have you with us.
So good to have you with.
Cheerio. That's at the end. Anyway, thank you, Amy, for being here with us. Okay.
Stay with us, because you never know what's going to come through.
See, the whole thing is, Simone, I think I'm saying it right. I don't know.
So do you get? I'm going. Okay,
Yeah, see what
I'll put it up. Where'd you go?
I just get what I get. I can't say, okay, I'm going to talk to so and so. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, it just
He's asking. So do you get to filter, or do they just bring all the insight? Then you just deliver. This is
right. Here's the thing: if you filter it, then the person that wants to hear from their loved one is not getting the true message. I give the true message, however blunt or whatever it is. I give it to you.
So let me just tell you, this is Faye Garza in the background. I help produce the show. I'm his wife. So what Roger's gifts are, he's able to see what the spirit looks like at times. He can hear their voices. They also, what else? It just is a message.
I see things. Like one time, I remember a guy when I was living down in Texas, a guy came out to the ranch. And if you ever watched The Wizard of Oz and you seen those monkeys that fly, this guy had one of those kind of monkeys on his back without the wings, okay? And it had this ugly, tormented face. It's just ugly. And when I saw that, I told him, I said, no, you can't come in the house. We got to do something first. So we gave him a cleansing. After that, I did the reading outside because I did not want that inside the house. It was ugly.
So there you go.
Polly Miller, good morning.
Hi, Polly. So there you go. Good to have you. Glad you joined us today. So thank you for joining us. I hope you shared the show. Please subscribe, hit the bell, and here we go. I'm going to let
Nicole Amber, what did you ask? I don't know what you asked, dear. So ask me again, please. Okay. And I want to go back to Amy Hill. There's something regarding either your wrist or your hand that I'm picking up. And Amy's across the pond. So I don't know what this is, but it has to do with your wrist or your hand. Like I'm getting pain out of it. Dawn.
Oh, hi, Dawn.
Wow, it's been a long time. Good to see you. And this will be our last show for the year, folks. Remember that, okay? And we're doing it. We'll be back on again in 2 weeks from today, whatever that is.
I'm glad you could join us. I hope. Hi, Dawn.
Nicole, the thing is, like the old saying in the Bible, it says, do unto others as you expect them to do unto you. If you give out love, you'll get love. If you don't give love back, don't expect it first off. But if you don't get it back, don't waste your time.
Well, and Nicole, you are worthy of having love as well.
Oh, there's my buddy, Georgie.
So just understand that you are worthy of receiving love. And so
Calhoun.
If there's any barrier there, just receive it. Just accept it.
I want to say a special hi to my dear friends, George Rivas, down in San Antonio, and my old partner, Jay Alanis. Good morning to you both. Georgie, I'm waiting for you to send me your CD so I can put it on the show.
So Janet Smith is here. I don't know. She's new, and she's asking, can anyone ask for a reading, or do you have to pay?
No, you don't have to ask for a reading. Just stay here, honey.
Stay with us. You have to just kind of let it happen.
Did you see who's on here? Becky. Girl. Becky. Ted's daughter, Becky.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Let's see.
So we stay with us, Janet. We don't know where you're from. Maybe you could just tell us
Yeah,
where you're from.
if it helps me, third eye wise.
Yeah.
And M. Luna, what's the first name for M? I don't know what that is. Good morning from the Rio Grande Valley. And my comadre is down there. Snowball's wife, she's my comadre. Connie, look who's here.
Oh, wow. Hi, Connie. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Georgie, please do that because I want to start pushing you guys and tell them all the other people. if they want their music pushed, let me know. Send me a CD so I can push it.
And by the way, we have a lot of people here today, and I don't want to discourage anyone. We usually run until for another half hour.
Yep.
But I think that if spirit is really active and we've missed you, I think we will probably go over a little bit, don't you think, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Janice Smith from Tennessee, honey, and M. Luna is from Melissa.
yes.
Melissa, excuse me,
No worries.
is Mom still with us, Melissa? I'm getting Mom for some reason. There's something about Mom. And I love what I'm seeing. Holy moly, I love what I see.
Okay, what do you say?
If Mom has passed, and please take this for truth, if Mom has passed, the Virgen of Guadalupe is behind her.
Wow.
And that is beautiful.
She says yes. So that
Yes,
means
she's still
passed.
with us, or yes, she passed. I don't know.
She's still alive.
Oh, okay. Then as she prays to the Virgencita, tell her that the Virgencita is with her. That's the way I get it. Like she has a strong connection to the Virgencita.
So, can you quickly explain to why sometimes, even though they're still here, you still.
Their spirit separates from their body when they daydream. And I know people will say, oh, that's nuts. No, it's not nuts. How do I pick up spirits in the air? And I'm telling you, I've done many a reading outside, and I saw spirits go right past me.
Very distracting, isn't it?
Yes.
It's very distracting when we go to restaurants, too.
Now, Samo says she's from New York. I've got people that I do New York, and I did one girl, in fact, I kept on saying, they're telling me to Staten, New York, or New York, Staten 9. Staten Island 9, I think it was. And I kept saying that, and she said, I don't know what it is. I said, please look it up. She looked it up, and here it turned out 9 firefighters died in Staten Island, and that's why they called it the Staten Island 9.
So,
Ted! My sister Ted!
Too loud, Greg.
Yep. Good morning, Cruz. Good morning.
Okay, so Simone, you're asking some fabulous questions. So when we daydream, we are actually astral projecting too?
Yep, exactly. Yes.
That would make sense as to why sometimes when you're daydreaming, you feel like you've been somewhere else. Absolutely.
And then you go, that's like deja vu. You go, I've been here before. No, your spirit has been there, not you physically.
Good question. And I think.
But I like that question.
Yes, Thomas. I think his name is Thomas. So I think it's a man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Love your comments. So he's also wondering if you have any
Roy Perez, my buddy. Good to see you, my friend. There's cousin Albert.
Awesome.
Equal. We might have to go over, honey.
I know. We have a great turnout today, folks. Please keep sharing the show. He says here in New York, listening to you and wondering if you have any insight for 2024. I think he means 2025. Well, okay. So,
first off, I want to answer Paulie. Paulie says, my dad just came back from strokes and he's getting awake and he's going to improve even more. What I want you to do, Paulie, if you can, now I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm nothing, I'm just me. Take the covers and lift up the covers off his feet and hold on to his feet and pray for him and give him energy, okay? It's just like you're giving electrical vibes into him to get him stronger. And it'll happen. Trust me.
Okay, so there's more questions. So is daydreaming a means for us to connect in a form of divination in itself? I don't know if you
I don't really go into daydreaming, but a lot of times, here's what happens. You call somebody and they're over here like looking, and you go, hey, nothing. Hey, nothing. And you go, hey, hi, what? It's because their spirit has gone. And then when you yell loud enough, the spirit comes back into the body. I've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, and I've read that this is true as well.
Okay, now good. Thank you, Danny, for bringing that up.
Oh,
Those of you who want to order bracelets, I called yesterday because I still haven't got them yet, and they said we just sent them out today. This was yesterday, so hopefully by Tuesday I should get them. I should. So if you still want bracelets, I'm gonna do a small video and say I got the bracelets. Give me your name, your address, blah, blah, blah. And these are bracelets we talk about. Okay, for protection. These are Saint Benedict bracelets. Okay. Now, here's the other one that has the Lord, the Holy Mother Mary, the Pope, all the saints, everything. These I'll be having. So I just ordered a bunch of stuff and it's coming. So please be patient with me. And thank you, Danny, for bringing that up. Roy Perez, it's got to go, my friend. I haven't seen you in a long, long time, and it's good to see you on. Samantha Caitlin Windish is watching. Good morning.
awesome.
You've got to be Marine's daughter or something.
So, I mean, do you want to touch upon 2025, or do you feel?
In a second, we still got time.
Okay.
Put up what Thomas says. And then tell me what it is, because I'm looking at it.
Okay, so Thomas says laying on of hands is a powerful thing.
Yep.
So much of what we used to do seems to be making a revival. Do you think that as we move into 2025, will more folks be coming back to the old ways?
Let's put it this way. What I see for 2025 coming, okay, is a lot of fear. It's like people aren't going to be able. You remember I said a long time ago, stay close to home. Well, it's going to come down to that. A lot of people will not be venturing out, as they say. Number one, you won't have the funds to do it. But other than that, it's going to be that type of thing. Fear is going to come back. And as much as I hate to say that, it's there. Angela McKendrick says, what? Pope, I would love to. You and me both, dear. I had told my wife, if anybody I wanted to meet, it's the Pope. Because the Pope, a friend of mine went to go meet the Pope because he's another reader. And they had a good chat and everything. And for him to meet him, and I say to myself, if he says it's okay for my friend to do what he does, it's got to be okay for me to do what I do.
Well, he did an edict, and I don't know what year it was, but he sent out a chronicle to his priests or something, and it was to stop badgering psychic mediums. I don't know exactly what the word for it. I can't say. I have to go look it up. But it's to appreciate the gifts that psychics or seers see, instead of trying to say that they are the work of the devil. Because the psychic medium has a gift, as a teacher has a gift, as an attorney has a gift, as a musician has a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift from God. So please embrace it.
Thomas, I'm going to say I'm not doing it to, and that's another thing they said that I had. They said I'm a fear monger, that I put fear into people. Well, I look at it two ways. I'm glad I do that because it alerts the people to be like vigilant, okay? Be awake.
Be intentional about
Right.
what you do.
But the other way, they say that I scare people. Well, in a way, that's a good thing, and maybe in a way, it's a bad thing. But either way, it's there for them to look at. How you accept it is up to you.
Just be smart.
Right.
Just be smart.
That's why for years I've been saying if you go to the store, park close to the front of the door. Take your purse with you if you're a woman. Lock your car door so nobody can get in behind the back seat without you knowing. Park where there's light. I constantly say that. And I see that a lot of times for people. I say, I see something I don't like. Park close to the store, da-da-da-da, you know?
Well, Thomas, we talk about love every single time and every single on one of our shows. He says to develop our deeper relationship with Source or God. Can I say that?
Yep.
So that we can have a better understanding of this world in which we live. Absolutely.
Or the universe. Yep.
Moving into the power of love through me, he says, is the road that many of us need to take.
Amen to that.
To that.
Wow.
We are on board with you.
That is heavy. Yes.
Thank you. Guess what? Our topic was supposed to be today, and I'm going to say, remember?
More love.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, folks. And my daughter, who's on here right now, Maria, will tell you. Before I passed over, I was all about me. I didn't care about nothing, just me. When I came back a loving man, because all there is on the other side is love. And when I came back, everybody that I heard in the past, I made sure that I received their forgiveness. I called them, I went to go see them, everything. And I would always say, please forgive me. I know I did you wrong. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And a lot of them did. And that's the main thing I want to say on this show. Our show is all about what I see with my third eye, but mainly about love and prayer. Because there's a lot of people that come on the show that need prayer. So we have our prayer warriors and we get together and boom.
Maria says, who is, by the way, folks who don't know who Maria is, who sometimes is on our show, she says her dad wasn't a nice person, and she will say that. So there you go.
And I'm sorry. I tell all my daughters, I'm sorry if I hurt you. I didn't mean to. It was too stupid to see, but now I do see. So I try to make up for everything that I did wrong. Okay? Okay. Curlin, is that what the name is?
Yeah, I mean, so, okay.
Do I do love spells? No.
No, but this is the deal. She said she got him back within 24 hours after the spell was cast to get him back. Now my husband has shown me love more than I ever am happy. Okay, so here's how our
you handle that.
If you're in such trouble trying to get your ex back. Okay, so here we go. This love spell person is a hacker. So don't pay attention to. We do not endorse them. So,
David De Leon, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Teresa Sanchez, good morning. Where is that one at, honey? Was that on my page?
Yes. So that's why we want you to come to YouTube to say, hey, stay away from me. Don't pay any attention to Kiri and Shaitan. This is not what we endorse at all. We don't believe in love spells. That's ridiculous.
I don't do it. I know how to do them, put it that way, because I've been around this stuff since I was 11.
So what you want a fabricated love.
Right. If you want forced love, then you haven't got anything.
They do exist. Love spells do exist, but that's ridiculous. That's why I say that.
Primo, what's up with David De Leon? David De Leon is a very good friend of mine down in San Antonio, everyone. And I guess Primo's saying that he needs our prayers. So here's the thing. I will not talk about any kind of spells. They do exist. I know how to do them, the dark ones and the light ones. But I stay in the light of the Lord. Trust me. Yes, Becky, you're right. The world does need a lot of love. I've had people come out when I lived in Texas. Right? I've had people come out and they would tell me in Spanish, I want you to get rid of so-and-so. And I said, get the hell out of my place. I tell them, get in your car and get out of here. Well, what? They told me that you do. No, I don't do that. Get out. Okay, yeah. You're right, Primo. We all need prayer. All of us. Rita says she's written another novel. You know, if you send us to it or send a copy to us, we can push it on the show.
So
I'm not against pushing anybody's product, okay? And there are things that I will attach my name to. But you guys got to send us whatever. If I think it's a worthwhile project or a worthwhile object or whatever it is, or you have a CD that you do, like my friend Georgie, if you do that and send it to me, I will push it. I will tell people how they can buy it, whatever, everything. Yes, Janet Smith, if you would have put a picture in there, I could tell you a lot faster.
okay, so if you don't know how to put a picture in your YouTube, because the energy will be a whole lot better if you can. Here, I'm going to give you the step-by-step process of putting a picture. I'm going to put that up.
Amy Hill, I am still waiting to hear from you regarding your wrist or your hand. There was something wrong. And that's another thing, folks. Anytime you log on to our shows, please stay on till the very end, because you never know what. I can get something for you in the beginning, and then in the end, something else pops up for you and you're gone. So I don't chase people, remember that. And regarding that too, I do not solicit for work, any kind of send me a friend request because I have a message for you. That's not me.
Even if it has Roger's picture on it.
Yeah, it's
Even
not
if
me.
it is a derivative of Latino Psychic Visions, they are able to do that. Please don't fall for it.
Yep. I've been totally hacked, okay? Pictures, everything. So please ignore it. I don't go looking for business. I wait till you contact me. That's Pauline. No, Pauline, I'm asking for Amy Hill. It was her wrist that I picked up. And by the way, folks, I think it was yesterday, was it, that I was kind of moody?
Yeah.
There's a big shift going on right now in the world or in the earth, something. There's a big shift. And I said something big is going to happen. So remember that I said that. Okay. Lisa Cantu says she's having problem with audio and visual. She says it's like watching Kung Fu. Oh, the whole thing is, Lisa, I am on my page, Roger Garza Sr. on Facebook, and Latino Psychic Visions on YouTube. Okay, look me up as Psychic Roger Garza on YouTube.
So, Mary asks, are dreams of snakes bad?
No, because here's the thing: snakes, number one, are your enemies. Okay, if you kill the snake, you got rid of your enemy, and that's what you want to do. Holly, the Latino version of Jackie Chan.
Well, I also understand that the from my friend Julie Bassett, who is an animal communicator, who had to deal with a snake in her front door. The snake is an animal that represents change, because the snake sheds its skin. So if you might want to take a look at that kind of philosophy or version of what your dream of.
But I'm saying in dreams.
In dreams?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It might be changed though.
Yeah. It always is for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Becky says, Mr. Miyagi.
Okay, so if people want to prefer to stay on Facebook, please be aware that there are hackers that might want to take you away. Don't follow, and it won't be Latino. even though they think it says
Nancy Moreno,
not us, not us.
honey, I don't know why, but I'm picking up your top teeth. Like you might have a bad tooth or going to another bad tooth. But I get your top teeth, not the bottom.
Okay, so Maria says, Mary Cantu, dreaming about snakes often symbolizes transformation, change,
Yep.
and the need to shed old patterns or beliefs to embrace new beginnings in your life. It can also represent hidden fears.
The same way the snake sheds its skin is the same way your life will go. You're changing. Okay? So you're going to do something else.
So Thomas says this too. Thomas, I hope you join us again in 2 weeks. By the way, we do our shows every other Saturday.
Yep.
So anyway, things show up in our lives for a reason, says Thomas. We need to be more cognitive, as I think Source is always trying to reach us through different means, wanting to touch our hearts and opening us to new. Yeah, very good.
Now, the reason that for those that are new, the reason that I am doing our shows every other week is because in June I had a mild stroke and the doctor told me to take it easy. So I'm doing just that. Okay.
Well, and also I think that it is more special if it's not, I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like there's things that happen in our 2 weeks that we're apart. And I think that it is just good to check in every other week.
Yeah.
And I think that's enough.
Cynthia said something. My mom's here. I know I can tell because of what Cynthia said. She said it in another way. Cynthia said, let them try. I'll take care of their wagon. Cynthia, my mom used to say, I'll fix their wagon. So I know she's here. Joe Hernandez is still here, buddy. There's something wrong with one of your ears. I'm going behind your ear. I don't know if you got a cut, if you got hit, something. But I get your ear in the back of your ear. And if you don't believe me on that, ask my cousin Albert. Okay. There's just so much I had to say today, and I'm glad that I did.
And we love, by the way, we love your contribution to what we're talking about.
Yep.
This increases energy, and it's awesome to talk to you about these things. Please feel free.
Somebody, I forgot who it was. Honey, can you put up our address? Somebody wanted our address, and I forgot who it was. I think it was Holly Orpin that wanted our address. So we're going to put that up so you can write it down. And by the way, folks, please take these phone numbers down if you want a one-on-one reading. I do readings. If you're not in our same town or in our same state, I do readings over the phone on Facebook Messenger. Okay, so I can see you. Now, people ask how much do you charge? I charge $100 for an hour. Okay? Because in a half hour, you can't get too much out. And if I tell you something, please listen. Don't be scared of me, number one, because I'm the one that takes you over to the other side. I control it all.
Rita has a interesting thing to say here.
Albert, look at cousin Albert. You bring me up behind my ear. I'm having some trouble. You remember the scar, Primo? I told you I'd get something behind your ear. And the scar was there.
So Rita says, I have a recurring dream that I'm going to Hawaii, have trouble at the airport. The flight is strange. And when I get to Hawaii, it's nothing like it used to be. I seem to be searching for something.
Oh, that's an odd one. I'm trying to concentrate on that, but I'm over here too doing this up. Marcy, what's up? Roy Ria, hello, good to see you. So, Uncle, 4 to 5 months ago, I had a dream of sin. Oh, Jesus. This thing keeps jumping. Hey, that's an ugly one. She said she dreamt about a mouse in her milk. Yikes. Hopefully that'll never happen.
We've never really addressed dreams.
Not that dream is too heavy for me.
Is it?
I mean, I could dig into it, but I don't have a lot of
It
time.
really takes a little bit of study about dreams, guys. So, I mean, interesting though.
I want to go to the top of the list.
Okay.
Kim French, are you still with me? I'm picking up a lady in spirit, Kim, who kind of like had her hair up. That's if you're still with us. And let me know if she comes on, because I'm going up and down. Loretta, did you lose? I might either go with a husband, a boyfriend, a brother, or a brother-in-law. And I'm going to say within the last year and a half I want to go with. Because I'm picking up a male around you.
Okay, I'm gonna put up this instruction on how to put a picture on YouTube. Somebody's asking, but you can still put up other people. Janet wants to know how to send a picture on here. So you click on your circle that has your initial, that J. You click on, it'll get you to, you click on customize channel. And then you click on branding. You click on picture, and then you upload your photo from whatever device you're on, your phone, your laptop, if you have a picture of yourself. That's how you do it. I'll leave that up there for a while, Janet. Hopefully that'll be helpful for you. Maybe you can jot it down. Okay, I'll just leave it up there. Okay?
Don Stevens, I will say this, dear, you better sage your house. And that was another thing that was brought up too about saging. That I didn't know what I was doing or whatever. I just waste my time.
I mean, really, so many personal. Roger has had so many personal experiences helping people with dark things.
Yep.
Nobody has a right to even try to discredit him for that. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now.
Anybody, I'm not saying I'm the psychic and all that stuff, but anybody who tries to discredit me as to what I do, that just shows me where your mentality level is at. You know, you have a closed mind.
Psychic mediums come in all shapes and sizes. Let me just say that.
Let's see. Where was I?
So Don Quiggin Stevens is saying a few days ago, I had a frying pan start shaking on the stove. Well,
that's why I told her to stage the house.
Okay.
And also get holy water. And this is what another thing I was criticized about.
Well, we don't have to say that.
Sage the house. Take sea salt and sprinkle a little bit of sea salt in every corner of every room. Okay?
While you're doing magic, what you doing?
Praying. You're going to say 5 prayers, and you keep repeating them. Our Father, who art in heaven, okay? Hail Mary, full of grace. The third one is Saint Michael. It's in the Bible. The fourth one is Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd. The last one, the Apostles' Creed. I believe in God the Father Almighty. Keep saying those over and over as you sage your house and go in every room, in the bathrooms, the closets, everything. Also, do your salt praying. When you're done with the praying and the salt, then get holy water. And you only need a little bit of holy water, and you can use tap water and mix that. And you're going to go like this, just a little bit in your hand and in a bowl and sprinkle that way in every room that you've done and saying the prayers. Okay? You are blessing your house. It works. Trust me. Jessica Banks Lee, hello.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
About the spirit? Could the argument be where the spirit that is moving the frying pan around could be a friendly spirit, or if somebody's making a joke with you?
Somebody wants to get her attention.
Does that necessarily mean you have to stage your house?
Yeah. I would say if you don't want to be bothered, yeah. But remember the spirit that I brought home, the dark spirit, and it smacked the plate out of my hand?
Mm-hmm.
I was all set to have a beautiful meal that I had just cooked up. And then the dark spirit slapped it out of my hand.
I know that sounds really odd and crazy to some people, but you know what? I think Roger would know if it was that or not.
Yeah.
I think he would know.
Tracy Barnacle, dear, I'm getting somebody standing in front of you in spirit, and I want to go with an Ed name, like Nancy, Norma. I can't think of any other names, but it's an Ed name. This girl is in front of you. To me, she says she's a friend. It could be a relation. I don't know, but this person is in front of you. Juan Gonzalez, hello, buddy. Good to see you. And folks, we're going to be on for just another half hour, and then that's it. Because it's been a while for me, and I know it's been a while for you guys. You wanted to see or whatever. I'm here. Mary Magdalena Nolan. Honey, please be careful. There's something about your tongue or your mouth. So please be careful. If you get, a lot of people get these, they're called canker sores. They're sores under your tongue. If you get one, do not ignore it. Okay? Get it taken care of right away.
Marsha at the Moret wants to remind you that she's here. So.
Okay, I know, Mars. I know. I just got so many people.
So he's got you noted, hon.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If there's something that comes through for you, honestly, he will tell you. Absolutely. Okay.
I want to go with Sandra. Sandra, I don't know if you had like a best friend that died of cancer. It's a girl. But there's a girl with you. It says something about dancing together. And to me, she had cancer throughout her body. But she's okay now. And she wants you to know that she's okay and she wants to dance. I want to put this up real quick. Everybody, please pray for my dear friend Linda Purcell, who had open heart surgery. I've known Linda for years and years. Me and her husband, her deceased husband, we used to play in a band together. And she told me all the guys in the band had passed. It was 6 of us, I think. 5 of them are gone. And she said, you're the only one left. And that just like, ooh. But I want everybody, please pray for her. She's a very dear friend of mine. Okay? And thank you. Okay, I got to go to little Sophie. Honey, I do not want you getting mad at mom. Like you're going to have an argument or something. Remember, we may be old, but the whole thing is we have a lot of knowledge. Because we experience what you, like they say, when you're going to go cross that bridge, I already built it. Okay? Remember that. And then when you get older and you have kids of your own, you'll understand it. Joe Vasquez. I get this is a woman, Joe. I'm going to say in her 40s or 50s, who kneels in front of you, Joe, and please take this the way I give it to you. Scenario Peterson, good to see you, my friend. I want you, or Sinceri, I'm sorry. Joe, I want you to take this all to heart. I don't know if it's your wife or who this is, Joe, but this woman is kneeling in front of you, crying. And she's going, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. She keeps pounding on her chest. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I don't know who this is, Joe. You know. The hair to me is wavy. Okay? And she just, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
Sophia's mom passed away, Mary Cantu says.
Oh. What is going on over there?
Kim French says she's here.
I had mentioned something about Kim a while ago, but I don't remember what it was. Somebody has to remind me. Okay. Margot, and I know Doyle is still watching. These are dear friends up in North Dakota. Margot, I don't know what's going to happen, but I see Doyle getting sick in his stomach that you're going to have to like nurse him, tend to, whatever. Please do not ignore it. If it's like, take him to the doctor right away, okay? To the hospital. I don't want this ignored. And then you'll be nursing him after. And buddy, I hate to bring you, the bearer of bad news, but I just see what I see, and you know that. Roxanne, there's a little boy around you in spirit. I'm going to say around maybe 10 and younger, okay? But whatever, like when you go somewhere in the kitchen, in the house, okay? When you go to the kitchen, he's right there with you. If you go to upstairs to the bathroom, he waits outside the door. It's like he follows you. Where's my friend Sincere? She's on here. I just had her.
And Janet Smith, did you see that she has a picture now?
Janet Smith. Okay, good. I'm getting two names, Janet. One is either Alec or Alex. The other one is Lyle. I don't know if they're in spirit or not. I haven't really studied your face or anything. Lucy Cuerta, good morning. Oh, boy. I want to go back to my buddy Jose Vasquez. Joe, do you know who this is that I talked about? Joe Vasquez, I had mentioned there's a lady or a girl in front of you, kneeling in front of you in spirit, and she keeps doing this. I'm sorry, forgive me, forgive me. Joe Hernandez, are you supposed to sign papers regarding a house or something? Sincerely, honey, I don't know if you're still driving or not over the road. I want you to be careful of the joint, like ball joint, the joint, unless you have a straight front end axle. I'm worried about the joint on the driver's side in the front, that it might make the wheel just, okay?
Here's Joe says, my girlfriend of 13 years had breast cancer, passed away. We had bad, worse, and ugly. Once she told me she was around me, so I didn't want her around to get away from me. Care for her.
I don't understand that one
I'm
either.
not tracking that, Jose. She told me she was around me. So I didn't want to get away. He cares for her, I guess. Okay.
Well, she's saying she's sorry to you, okay? She's kneeling in front of you and doing this. Janice Smith, if you're still with us, can you please let me know about the little boy? Rita, is Dad still with us or has he passed? Because I'm getting Dad around you. Mary Lassay, you forgot I was on. How could you? And Lucy Huerta said, good afternoon. I didn't even know the time. We are in the afternoon already. Hijo.
Oh, he says, Jose, so apparently, so Rita says he's passed.
Dad's with you, honey, just so you know.
And she says we do not.
Doesn't matter. You do now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, can we speak a little bit about people who have been difficult in this lifetime, and when they pass over, it's a different life? Can you talk about that a little bit? That even though you might have had a terrible relationship with maybe a father and mother.
Here, my daughter will be witness to this. However they acted on this side, once they cross over, they change. And that's why I said about the love thing, and that's why our topic was more love. You got to remember, folks, I went to the other side. I came back a very loving person. I still am.
A different person, because he saw the other side.
Yep.
And all the love that is over there. That is what is happening to people that you were getting along with here on this side. They were here for a reason for you, by the way.
Yeah, to learn.
To learn. And so when they go to the other side, they're in a place of love. So they are of love. And so please consider that they might be coming to you out of love. Even though you might not have gotten over how they treated you, they are coming to you with love.
What you have to do, Rita, if you want to, And if you can find it in your heart and you can accept the love too, then what you do is you tell them you forgive them. Okay? The same way I came back from being on the other side and I came back and I asked everybody to forgive me. Now it's up to you whether you want to say it to your dad or not. It's like releasing his spirit so that he can go rest in peace. Okay?
Yeah. So I did. She had the question, "What does my dad want?" Was always afraid of him. Okay.
Well, there you go. If you knew what the situation was, what you do, what it was is not the same as what it is now. It's up to you whether you want to forgive him or not.
So here's what your daughter Maria says, honey. She says, "I know my relationships will heal when one of us crosses. Sometimes the words and understanding can't be found on earth, but when we pass, it's all okay." It is
Yep.
all okay. I mean, honestly, I didn't have the near-death experience that my husband has had. But everybody who does have these near-death experiences, they there's a whole movie on it. They come back different people. They experience things only unique to them.
For those of you who want to watch the show she's talking about, there's a show called Life After Death, and then another one called Life After Life. I highly recommend those shows, and then you'll see what I'm talking about.
They talk about things that are come bump in the night, by the way. They talk about things that some folks think aren't real. And they talk about how people change when they come back. So, I mean, always consider the fact that you're not dealing with people who how they were on Earth if they passed over. They were here for a reason for you. I know it was hard to take, but they are here for a reason.
That's why at the end of our shows, if you know or if you've been with us for a long time, you know that we always end with this. Love everyone you can on this earth while you're here right now, because love is life and life is love. We always say that. So all I'm saying to you, read up for you. If you want to forgive him, then do it on your time when you're alone and you can talk to your father, okay?
I have tons of books, Mary. Yeah, she's read the book called Life After Death. Yep. And it's there's you don't have to read a book. There's all kinds of stuff on TV, on Roku, all that.
And watch the show if you can, or the book. I think I forgot who I gave the book to, but 90 Minutes in Heaven.
Mhm.
Very good book.
Yeah, the soul comes from love. It comes from source, as Thomas calls God, source. You know, we are an expression of that love, that God. We are. We are. It's our calling.
Here's the thing. If you're going to be, which I was, I'll admit it straight up. If you're going to be an asshole your whole life, who wants to hang out with you? Who wants to be by you? No one. But if you're a loving person, people want some of that love, so they come to you. What a lot of people don't understand is that forgiveness is not for the person who did the act, but for yourself. Very well put, Herbie. So you don't carry the burden. Exactly. Because it becomes a cancer. And then somebody has an attitude, oh, that son of a da. I'm sorry you feel that way, but that's cool. I'll pray for you. And then walk away. Is this my buddy Marshall from San Antonio, my tire man? This guy had been a dear friend for years, and I would always go see him.
Joe Hernandez says, right now I don't know about signing papers to a house yet. Right now I'm just renting an apartment.
Okay, remember I said it, Joe. It might come up to you like, boom, hey, you want to move into my house? Or you want to buy my house? Like that. Marshall, if it's you, let me know, would you please? My tire man. Marcial. And that's one thing, through loving people and everything else, folks, I can really say, I could say this proudly, that if I had a funeral in San Antonio and a funeral here, there'd be a long, long line of cars. I know there would be. Because I love a lot of people. I do what I can do for people. I've helped a lot of people throughout the years. And I'm not saying it to brag or whatever. I'm saying the more you can tell when a person is really loved when they have their final funeral and there's like 3 cars, you go, God, everyone must have hated him or something. It's all like that.
Well, it's not to do this to have a great funeral, folks.
No.
It's to just free yourself of hatred and actually a little bit of darkness. I mean, that hatred or holding a grudge, or when you cannot forgive, you're kind of holding a grudge.
Yep.
You are holding a grudge. So release that for your sake, as Herbie says. It's not for them, it's for you.
And then it becomes like, who's got the problem? You do, because you're still hanging on. Hello, Alicia. I didn't see your name.
That person has moved on.
Yep.
That person doesn't think about you or is no longer here. They're really in a good place if they moved on, as we've always said.
Janet Smith, I am still waiting, dear, to hear about the little boy. He's from 10 years old down.
I have loved this, honey.
Well, that's why I always say, once you get on, stay on, because...
Yeah. Well, and we did stay on a little longer. Thank you.
Yep.
It was fun. Yeah. Oh, I like the way Maria puts it. Anger is a punishment we give ourselves based on the actions of others.
Yep. Very well said, honey.
Yeah. You can't help by being angry for a little bit. I mean, we've had things happen to us that made me angry. I wanted to retaliate. But then I just talked to my husband and he said, let it go. So actually let it go and forgive and forget and,
Sing that song in your mind about that show, Let It Go. Once you do that, and you can hang on to that anytime that situation comes up, it makes you a better person. Anyway, I'm pretty much fried.
Okay, and I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you for joining us every single time, or even if you couldn't do it every single time. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for sharing the show. We so appreciate you, and we hope to see you again in 2 weeks. We will put up a notice of our show, and in that time there will be a new year that transpires. We didn't give any predictions for the new year.
No, I was just going to put that up right now. All right, Cynthia, I'm going to tell you folks right now, okay? And I said this before. As you know, prices of everything are very high. They're going to go higher. And if you remember correctly, I've been saying this throughout the years. Start saving water and canned goods. Put them in those plastic bins. Seal them up with tape so the air doesn't get in. Start saving them because you're going to need them. And I even mentioned this. Hello, Lenora. You're a little late, but I'm leaving in a little bit.
I still love you.
Yes, and Happy New Year to you.
Just
I said this a long time ago, and everybody go, oh, gross, and all that. No, I said you might come down to eating dog food. And I'm dead serious about this. So, again, I will say, start storing water in glass containers if you can. Start saving dry goods, canned goods, if you can. Okay? Another thing I've always mentioned throughout the years, regardless if it's Thanksgiving or whatever, please check on your neighbors, your elderly neighbors. Check on them. Make sure they're okay. If they need something from the store, please go for them. It's not going to hurt you. Don't charge them. Just say, I just want to make sure you're okay. Yes, Maria, that's a very good thing right there. Study the plants because the plants will tell you what's going on. Remember that. I've also predicted, and this one's kind of heavy. I said that they will have another COVID. And this COVID is going to be stronger. And there won't be a cure for it. Remember that. So please, if you can, wear your masks again. You need to. Okay?
Well, some people will not agree with you.
That's okay.
And that's okay.
That's okay. I look at it this way. If you don't agree with me and I'm still here and you're gone.
Well, I mean, everybody has their take on if it's good to vaccinate or not, but we are in the camp that it has helped us get through a lot of tough spots. We haven't had we've had COVID, but it hasn't been bad, and we've been vaxxed. So there you go. Our next show is going to be January 11th. By the way.
Thank you, honey. I didn't know that.
And so
I'll be here.
And I'll be here. And maybe we'll have a guest or something. It would be great to have a guest.
Please, folks, if you want to plant your own stuff, like say you have a basement and you want to plant stuff in your basement, like potatoes, carrots, whatever. Not weed, because unless you want to not give a damn about what's going on. But do what you can to save for yourself, because you're going to have to feed yourself, plant your own foods, everything. You can't count on what's out there, because as you know, there's that E. coli or whatever. That's out there, number one. Number two, your meats, everything is just going to change. I'm telling you, folks, man, it's bad, okay? There's nothing where you can say, oh, boy, I can't wait. No, it's going to get ugly. I also felt that our defenses are going to be down. And if you remember correctly, I've been saying on show after show that the lasers would be coming out of the sky and they would bomb us. It's going to happen. So please, I don't know how you'll prepare yourself, and there's going to be people that are going to say, oh, you're crazy, you're nuts, da 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 da. That may be the case. I don't care. Whatever you say about me, I don't care, because that just shows me your level of intelligence, okay? And to give you rebuttal, why bother?
Okay, and so Marcia is a little disappointed, I think, that nothing came through for her, but that does happen sometimes, Marcia. I'm sorry.
You got to figure I have, 50 some odd people out here right now. And for me to just stop doing what I'm doing and to cater to you?
Honestly, but in a different way.
It's not that easy.
It's not, you can't push a button and a spirit comes through for it. The spirit comes through when spirit wants to come through. Marcia, please understand that, okay?
Letty Garcia, good morning. Lucky Louie and the Texas Bandit, mira. I'm getting off right now, everyone. And Jose, thank you very much for your kind words, my friend. And I've been called a fraud. I've been called stupid. I've been called an idiot, everything. I don't care what you call me, okay? Number one, just don't call me late for supper.
Honestly. Or what are we having for supper?
Josie Perez, hello. And goodbye, ya me voy.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you for being here. God bless you all. I hope I helped some of you folks. I had a lot of stuff I had to talk about, okay? And I look at it this way. They called me an idiot. Let the idiots call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. I laugh it off because I just consider the source. Where's it coming from? And it just shows me right there. So, with all that, folks, please have a great weekend. Have a beautiful New Year's Eve, which falls on Tuesday night. But please, above all, please be careful. All right, because there's going to be a lot of crazies out there on New Year's. If you can stay home and do something with the family, that's even better. God bless you all for being on the show with us throughout the year. And we hope that next year is going to be good. We're hoping that we can continue broadcasting because we don't know what's going to happen. So until then, January 11th, we will be back at 10:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. If I didn't get to you, remember, I always go through my list of people after I have my coffee, after I have a little breakfast, I relax, then I go back into the show and I see who I miss. All right? So with that, Gloria, I'll let you know. Don't worry. Like I said, you're not the only one. I get a lot of people. There, Letty says, thank you, Letty. God bless you, dear. She says, I'm not a fraud. You are the real thing. Thank you. Yep, that's right, Louis. My friend Louis, Lucky Louis, says, don't mess your family up. Don't drink and drive. Don't be, like I say, don't be a biggest stupid. Okay? So God bless you all. And remember, if there's anything you want us to push, mail it to us.
Talk to us.
Yep. Let us know
Show
what
us.
you want us, whether it be CD, a book, or whatever. Okay? A recipe, anything. Just let us know.
Yeah.
So until I see you guys again, on our behalf and my daughter Maria, who's still on with us, God bless you all. Happy New Year to you all. Please love each other. Be kind to each other. Because trust me, we are going to need each other. The more they try to divide us, the more we need to unite. Remember that. Unity is the key word. Because if we can't rely on somebody else, who can we rely on?
And where does love start? Love starts with you and starts
At home.
At home. Starts at home, folks. Okay.
Well, Pam, I'm ready. I'm ready to do readings for anybody. Okay, I charge $100 an hour. I do them by Facebook Messenger if you're out of town, so I can still give you a good reading. All right.
But it takes a little preparation, folks.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, before a reading, there's a little bit of prep on Roger's side. And
I'm going to take a good hour or an hour and a half off right now because I'm going to get some coffee, some breakfast, and relax a little bit.
And maybe he can reach out to you through Facebook Messenger. But we're not going to be attacking you on this show, and we're not going to be saying, "I love." Please message me because I have a love contact for you or something ridiculous like that. This is whenever they say hi love, it's probably somebody from a different country, by the way. That's not.
Yeah, that's not. I don't look for work.
I don't, and it's not our style. But it is our style to follow up with you if something does actually come through. But he'll come through on a Facebook Messenger if you're friends with him. All right.
Now, lastly, I want to say
Mm-hmm.
the Minnesota Vikings are playing the Green Bay Packers. Okay. And
Oh, that's a big one.
I've always been a Viking fan from when they first started, and I haven't changed. So I want to say Skol and go Vikes. Okay, there's Viking fans in San Antonio too. I know there
You
is.
found them, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
So God bless you all. I'll see you in 2 weeks, January 11th. Take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, love everyone you can on this earth. Bye, honey. Maria, everybody, because love is life and life is love. Remember it, eat it, breathe it, sleep on it, everything. Love.
Thanks for joining me today. See you January 11th, everybody.
God bless you
Share
all.
the show. You can still share the show. Like it. Please subscribe. Love you.
Bye-bye.